guys, good morning. So this morning I want to share something something that I'm working on about company valuations. Why do you have a company in the first place? Like, why start a company? And if you're watching this and maybe you're part of a really, really exciting company and you're thinking about starting your own, nothing bad with that, by the way. Or you want to go be a solopreneur, good. Whether you want to be a solopreneur doing film, selling clothes, whatever, it's good. You'll make good money and you'll keep it all. Very low overhead. But I tried to do everything. I tried in my 38 years of life. I tried everything. And here's the thing. Here's what I'm doing, by the way. So what I'm doing is I'm in the mortgage space. I love mortgages. Like, I love it. I have other companies, real estate company, driven, and I could go on and on and on. But mortgage is my baby. Mortgage is what got me to where I am today. Mortgage was my start. That's what I do. Mortgages. And like I said, I do have many other companies, a few other companies, but mortgage is my thing. So, and this is what I'm doing with all the companies, by the way. It's just that my mortgage company is the oldest. So, meaning our mortgage company is the one with the highest revenue. Our mortgage company is our baby, but we have Ambiance Realty that's right after it, Driven Enterprises, and the others. But the mortgage company is the first one, meaning it has more, it's some years ahead of all the other ones. So that's why it explains why the revenue is higher. But I know a lot of billionaires. I have a lot of billionaire friends that started companies and sold for billions, or $1 billion or billions, and these people were in the lending space. So there is a lot of money in the lending space, which is why the mortgage guy, it transitioned to the mortgage guys, and we are about to transition to another name, to another space, which is going to increase the valuation of the company by a lot. The multipliers are going to be higher. And maybe I'm confusing you with a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, but this is what you learn through experience, and most importantly through relationships, new friendships, higher level friends. A typical friend, ordinary friend's not going to know any of this, but I have super intelligent friends, as you guys know, a lot of them. Rob Luna, Bobby Castro, etc. So everything that I do, I go over it. I go over everything. Every move I make. I hit up a couple of buddies depending on their expertise. Obviously, I'm not gonna hit up one of my buddies for marketing if he's not a marketing expert. I'm not gonna hit up a private equity question with a marketing expert. Like, I have really, really quality friendships, relationships in different areas. So what I'm doing is the mortgage guy, okay? Became the mortgage guys, and it's becoming another name, another space, which I'll announce it. Now, what you have to do is reverse engineer. This is where I'm going. Reverse engineer. So you find the Goliaths. In my case, I found the Goliath, the number one mortgage lender out there, and I found another top 2, top 3 mortgage lender in the space. So I look at, why are they worth a lot? Very simple answer. Because of their fundings, because of how much they're funding, how many loans they're closing. So sometimes you think, wait, your company has to have really high margins. Your company, you have to make a lot of money in every way you can. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's one thing. However, a company valuation for a lender, for a mortgage lender, is going to be based on how much they fund. How many loans are they funding? Some loans you're going to fund and you're going to have a higher payout, and some of them you're going to have a lower payout. And I'm saying payout just because it's easier for most people to understand, people that are not in the mortgage space. So you're going to make more money on some loans, you're going to make less money on some loans. But it's all about how many loans you fund, how many mortgages you fund. So you look at these Goliaths and you see, well, okay, well, these guys are funding X. How do I get to X? How many years am I away from that? And you got to remember that these companies took 20, 30 years to get there. The mortgage guys is right now going on year 8. We're babies, we're babies, but we're growing on steroids. Like, we're growing at a rapid pace. So that's what you got to think about. When you start a company from scratch, you got to start all over. I mean, forget about being in year 8. Forget about being close to reaching these Goliaths. You're starting from scratch. You got to start everything from scratch. And chances are 99.9% of a chance that you'll go out of business in the first 5 years. The first year 1 is fun. Year 2 starts getting a little bit more complicated. Year 3, you're about to go out of business and you're about to get a heart attack. Year 4, you're out of business, or you got a heart attack, or it happened even way before that. Maybe year 1, year 3, you don't even have fun in the beginning. Year 1, it's fun because it's exciting, but year 1, you're making less money than just working for a company. You're working and being a loan officer, you're making way less money. You're actually negative because all the money you're making is going to the company to survive, to get started, to market, to hire the right personnel. So it's exciting, but you're losing money. You're not making any money. Nothing. You're negative. So now, if you want to be a penny pincher and not invest the money in your company, well, then you're always going to be stuck. You might as well just work for a broker. You're never going to make it. So my point is, my goal is, my vision is that our company is going to get, number 1, to the $1 billion valuation. Second is we're going to become the best. Like, we're going to become the Goliath, the number 1. We're going for number 1. And the company is going to be worth, who knows, maybe $1 trillion. Maybe the first mortgage company to be worth $1 trillion. And then guess what? We're going to do it with a lot of people. Not me, but 1,000 Alberts. Maybe 10,000 Alberts. We're all going to grow this company huge. And guess what? When the company's worth $1 trillion, everybody is going to get a piece. Whoever earned it is going to get more. Whoever earned less is going to get less. Whoever doesn't want it or didn't earn it, it's going to get nothing. Okay? But everybody's going to get a piece that wants a piece. But you got to follow the core values. You got to be all in. This is a sacrifice we're all doing here. We want to be huge. So that's what it's all about. It's about a team. It's about getting to that destination, and it's going to be even a harder mission. So look, you guys are watching this and you guys are thinking about a company. It doesn't have to be in the mortgage space. Just think about it. Look, key points. The first 5 years, 99.9% you're going to go out of business. Now, if you want to be a solopreneur or get the biggest bang for your buck, then just be a loan originator or just be an agent, salesperson, and stay there. You're always going to stay there. You're going to be 60 and you're still going to be broke. You're still going to be making pocket change. Now, if you want to go on this massive mission and build the first mortgage $1 trillion company or your first $1 billion company, whatever, it's going to take a lot of people, and we all have to be on the same page. You all have to be all in, and you got to have the right relationships. You have to have the right investors. You have to know what you're studying. Stop studying things that are not relatable. Study where you are, what industry, and what's going to be, what's going to take you to that destination. So I'm just really pumped up about this, and have really exciting news about the mastermind that we're having. It's based on marketing, which is you need that to scale, to grow exponentially, but most importantly, operations and systems, which I'm very, very, very excited that I'm gonna have my dear friend, and I'm gonna have Sil, and we're gonna talk about, a lot of that stuff that you need to jumpstart your business, and it's gonna be everything you need to know, and most importantly, it's free, guys. It's free. You're gonna get all this for free. All you gotta do is click the link right there and subscribe to Driven Academy. Driven Academy has even 100 times more information that you're gonna benefit from. And it gets updated all the time. It's only $67 a month, and you get access to me all day, every day. And I'm gonna follow you back, okay? And I'm gonna be calling you guys, 5-minute welcome call. So click the link, and I'll see you there. Only the first 5 people that commit today are gonna be in.